Yeah, what's good everyone, it's J Burrow. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be giving you guys the top 10 best songs that FlightReacts has ever put out. Now before you watch this video, I should recommend that you guys watch my top 5 worst video to give you guys more context and why I'm doing this. But in case you want to watch this one first, I'm just going to reiterate some of the things I said. For starters, I made both videos to not pretty much to show Flight's progression over the years as an artist, to show where he's came from. Like his earlier shit, let's be honest, it wasn't the greatest, and him showing his newer shit today. His new stuff is pretty good. So again, let me know in the comment section whether you agree with my list. What would you change about the ordering of my list? Alright, so how this works is I'll start backwards, so 10 to 1, 10 being not the best of his songs, and 1 obviously being, in my opinion, his best song. So again, let me know if you agree with this list. What would you change about this list, and if I'm speaking facts. So anyways, without further ado, enough talking on my part, let's get into this list. Alright, so at number 10 we have Dumb. Now, for those of you who have seen my top 5 worst list, you see that the song was actually on both lists. Now, before you judge, hear me out. If you understand how the YouTube algorithm works, they would rank, if you were to type in top 10, top 5, top 15 list, it will show up in the recommended. No one in their right mind is going to look for something that says top 4 list or top 9 list. Now, I say this to say that Flight has released 14 songs to be exact, so there was absolutely no way I was just going to put this list as a top 9 list, because that just makes no sense to me. And as I said in the other video, this song isn't particularly bad, but it's just not as fire as his next ones or his latest ones that he put out. This song, to be exact, was also released after he dropped Heat Check, which in my opinion, well, spoiler alert, Heat Check is better than this record. This song was decent. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the worst, but it deserves to be on this list. So once Flight drops another track, maybe this one will stay on this list, or maybe this song will go on the top 5 worst list. Alright, so there you have it. We have Dumb at number 10. Let's move on. So at the number 9 spot we got Cut It Out. Now, Flight has dropped Cut It Out in 2018, and at this point in time it's important to know that the song that he dropped before he released Cut It Out was Got These. So, and this song was sonically better than Got These. The hook was better, the lyrics were better, and to add to it, Flight was talking the shit on this record. If you know the lyrics of the song, he's doing a little flexing. I don't mind rappers who are talking their shit on records. Got These was in it, but this song was better. And as I said on my top 5 worst list, Flight progressively got better with his music, and this song is a good example of that. Alright, so with that being said, that's why Cut It Out deserves the number 9 spot. So let's continue on with the rest of this list. Alright, so at the number 8 spot we got Get Ratchet. Now, Get Ratchet was dropped, I believe, 2018 or 2019. This is before June Flight, so I just want you guys to keep that in mind for these next few clips that you're gonna see. Now anyway, when I first heard the record, I thought to myself, did Flight really start rapping over an Ebony Porn type beat? I'm just being real with y'all, that's what it sounded like to me. Now this part when he's throwing the football, since it was just pre-June Flight, you know whoever he was throwing that shit to, that bitch went out in the wilderness. Sorry, Flight. But anyways, back to the record. Now the song itself has a house party type vibe to it. You can hear it in a club, or you can hear it house party, as I said. The lyrics are cool. The video helps the lyrics as well. You have thoughts twerking in the video and all that. Everyone's just having a good time to see. The song isn't terrible. After a couple 4 listens, the beat is cool. So there you have it. Get Ratchet at number 8. Alright, so at number 7, I want you guys to hear me out. I already know I'm going to get backlash for this, but just hear me out. At number 7, we have Heat Check. Now, Heat Check was Flight's most viral songs that he released as of late. As you can see, he has his own little dance. He has his own challenge, which is smart on his part. A lot of artists are playing the internet game where they have something where you can put a hashtag to it, and people see that other people are doing it, and they're just gonna follow the trend. So on that part, that was a W for Flight. But now, the reason why it's number 7 for me is he has some lyrics, particular lyrics that he deboed from the next person. By debo, I mean he took that shit, tried to claim it as his own from some Mexican nigga with the perm, of course. And these are the lyrics I'm talking about.
Talk all that shit, I'll smack you with a tampon. Talk all that shit, I'll smack you with a tampon.
Westbrook's my reaction. But anyways, Heat Check at number 7. Alright, so at number 6 we got Half the Team Hit. So now if you've been paying attention to what's been going on, Flight speaking about a particular YouTube female / quote unquote Instagram model who, as the title suggests, Half the Team Hit. If you know, you know. But anyways, I don't need to say no names, we're not here for that. The record itself, it gives me this whole Bay Area type vibe. The beat added to that. And Flight actually brought back the jerk dance that the new boys used to do back in the day, if you're old enough to remember. But anyways, the song is a W, the video is a W, the lyrics are a W, and it's relatable. Because why would you cuff a chick that the whole squad hit? Alright, so at the midway point, number 5, well, Flight, this is a warning to you, I'm about to conjure demon reacts. So at number 5 we got Off Me. Before we get into it, look at this.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh man, that had to be done. I just wanted to get it out of the way. Flight, don't mean your feelings over that. What's in the past is in the past. But anyway, since I showed y'all Ari in that video, Ari was actually one of 3 people who Flight was talking about during this time period. The other 2 YouTubers Flight speaking about doesn't matter because the song is like 3 years old. But the reason why this song is number 5 is because Flight was speaking up for himself, and I respect that. Aside from that, his chorus was longer than his verses, but it's these particular lyrics that he said is why the song isn't any lower than number 5.
Always on my dick, always talking fucking shit. Boy, you need to get a grip. Shove my dick all in that clip. Shove my dick all in that clip.
Jesus Christ.
You could have very easily said rub, but anyways, let's move on. Number 4 we got Good Good. Now, unfortunately, Flight didn't drop a video for it. I think the video would have been dope for it. The cover art for this song is hilarious. Flight is zooming out of his mind. And I have to admit, I had a Cali pack before. Cali pack was actually pretty good. But anyways, we're not here for that. The song itself is like a stoner song. It's pretty fire. The beat is good. The lyrics are good. It makes sense. It's a short song, but it's a good song. So that's why Good Good is number 4. Alright, we're approaching the number 3 spot. I'm going to keep this as brief as possible. At number 3, we got Broke Boy. Now, Broke Boy was easily one of Flight's most catchiest, most lit songs. The lyrics, the visuals, the beat, everything all just flowed perfectly together. And plus, most importantly, he was talking this shit on his record, which I also admire as well. I don't mind a little flexing here and there. Flight was talking this shit on this song. And that's why Broke Boy is number 3 for me. Alright, so now we're at the top 2 songs that Flight has ever released in his career so far. Now, this song, it's going to surprise all of you, of course, but hear me out. Upon first listen, I'm like, this is it. This is Flight's best song that he ever dropped. I don't care, no one says this is the best song. But after a while, after you detectives have done your work as usual, it comes to find out Flight deboed some lyrics from that Mexican nigga with the perm. Now that shit was funny. Again, I'm not saying this to hate on Flight or anything of that nature, but at the same time, you can't take someone's lyrics and then boldly say, so what, I took your lyrics, so what are you gonna do about it? As an artist to artist, that's just kind of corny, but then again, I'm not a rapper. This is just my 2 cents. Another thing, the second verse was a little off. For some reason, it sounded like Flight was trying to outrun the beat. Like his lyrics were just coming out kind of scrambled. But anyways, still the song is a banger, and it's number 2. Whew. Finally, number 1. Now, the title of the song that I put at number 1 is what we can all genuinely say Flight has earned from all of us this year. From his 2K vids, from his streams, from both of his channels, from LeBron's son bumping his tracks, from Curry and his wife, and everyone else saying, look at Curry, man, so inspirational. Whether you're a casual viewer or a subscriber or whatever, you can genuinely say Flight has been carrying 2020. And for that reason, at the number 1 spot, we have My Respect. As I was saying, Flight has been carrying 2020. You can't go anywhere like on Instagram or Twitter without seeing a reference to Flight, whether it be his sayings or saying whoever is inspirational. My Respect is number 1 in my books. He's earned it from all of us, and he deserves it. 2020 is his year. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. It was very fun making this. In the description below, I will leave all the information you need, like what I used to edit, my PSN if necessary, because I don't want to run any games with me. This video was challenging as I am editing from my phone using iMovie, but Flight, if you see this, man, you got my respect, man. Keep doing your thing. I look forward to your next song that you release. But anyways, I'm out. For everyone in quarantine, be safe, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay productive. I'm out.